Chapter 3. Shelter for Everyone. Shelter is a basic need for human beings. It protects us from heat, cold, and rain. It also guards us and our belongings against wild animals and thieves. People live in different types of settlements such as hamlets, villages, towns, cities, and colonies. Settlements have different sizes and different groups of people live in them. Hamlets and villages are located in rural areas. Towns, cities, and colonies are located in urban areas. Within these settlements, people who live close to one another in a particular area form a neighborhood. Different types of houses. The kinds of houses that we live in differ from place to place. Why do you think houses are so different from each other? There are three main factors which determine the type of house that we build. These factors include the climate of the place, the materials to be used, and the budget available to us. In places where the climate is hot, houses have thick walls and flat roofs. Thick walls keep the inside of the house cool. Flat roofs can be used by people for sleeping outdoors. A house with a flat roof. In places where it rains a lot and the climate is hot and damp, houses are often built on stilts. These houses built a few feet above the ground on raised platforms remain safe from floods and frequent heavy rains. A house on stilts. The sloping roofs of houses on hills do not allow rainwater or snow to collect and make the houses damp and cold. Most houses in cold areas have fireplaces to keep the inside of the house warm. A house with a sloping roof. In the Arctic region, the land is always covered with ice and snow. Therefore, the Eskimos build houses of snow and ice. These are called igloos. The floor is covered with animal skin to keep the igloo warm. An igloo provides safety from cold winds and the snow. An igloo. In coastal areas, big waves of the sea often damage houses near the sea coast. For this reason, fishermen living in coastal areas do not make permanent houses near the sea. They build only temporary houses. If such a house is damaged, it does not cost much to rebuild. It can be built again. Temporary house in coastal areas. Some people have to live on lakes for long periods. They make their houses in boats. Such boats are known as houseboats. Houseboats are special attraction for tourists on the Dal Lake in Kashmir. We can see many houseboats in South India too. Houseboat in Kashmir. In some parts of the world like Japan, there are frequent earthquakes. Every year they have to face hundreds of minor and major earthquakes. Earthquakes cause damage to permanent houses. So, people in these areas make houses of wood as these do not collapse in minor earthquakes. Even if they collapse during a major earthquake, wood does not cause much injury to human beings. Houses in rural areas. In remote areas of any country, hardly any facilities are available for building good permanent houses. Things like bricks, cement, tiles, iron beams, etc. are very difficult to obtain. So, people make their houses with the building materials which are easily available there. Thus, most houses are made of mud and thatch in remote villages. These are called kacha houses. The mud walls keep the house cool. Kacha houses in village. Houses in urban areas. In towns and cities, houses are generally made of bricks, iron and steel, and cement. Bungalows and multi-story buildings are common. Each multi-story building has many houses. Each house is called a flat or an apartment. Bungalows, multi-storied buildings. Houses in other lands. Houses in Sumba Island, Indonesia are made from bamboo and grass. The roofs of these houses have the shape of a pointed triangle. People keep their livestock under the raised floor while they live above. People believe that gods reside on the pointed part of roof. In Zululand, a region of South Africa, traditional beehives houses are found. Layers of thatch are used to cover a frame of wooden strips. A beehive house in Zululand. In some hilly areas of China, houses with a yard are built on the slopes of hills. In most hilly regions around the world, houses on hills do not have yards because people cannot use the yards due to heavy winds. Living together. All of us live together in society. That is why we are called social beings. Most of us live in neighborhoods or colonies. We have neighbors for company and help. We have many neighborhood places and people who provide different facilities and make life comfortable. People of a neighborhood share some common facilities like parks, roads, markets, hospitals, schools, places of worship, etc. Do you know? As long as 2000 years ago, houses were also built around yards in the plains of Greece and Italy. This practice is still followed in some houses of Rome and Italy. On the basis of the number of people living in an area, the settlement is called a hamlet, a village, a town, or a city. People who cannot afford to have a house live on footpaths, bus stops, or on railway platforms. They are homeless people. Houses according to the cost involved. People build houses according to what they can afford. The budget is the third factor which determines the size and design of a house. Less money is needed to build a small hut. On the other hand, those who are suffering from poverty cannot build big houses with expensive materials. They live in slums or jhuggies, where cheap materials like plywood, tin, asbestos, etc. are used. On the other hand, people live in shelters called chawls. Chawls in Mumbai. Those people who can afford high costs can buy modern and expensive materials like cement, metal, glass, etc. Bungalows, apartments, skyscrapers, etc. are high-cost houses. Animals that live together. Like us, insects like ants and bees also live together in group. There is a good system of division of labor among the insects. Ants. Ants are found generally everywhere on land except in very cold regions. Some ants live in tunnels or earthen mounds called ant hills. Inside an ant hill, there are numerous chambers connected to one another through tunnels. The ants use these chambers to lay eggs, to store food, and to rest. Other ants live inside trees or in certain plants. Some even make nests using tree leaves. Ants are social animals that live in group and have well-developed society of their own. They live in a colony and even move from one place to another. The number of the colonies can range from 100 to over a million. There are almost 10,000 species of ants, including black ants, red ants, wood ants, and yellow meadow ants. The ants make a home with clay, sand, and sticks. It is called an ant hill. An ant colony. Bees. Bees live together in a colony called a beehive. There is one queen bee, some male bees called drones, and many worker bees in a beehive. The queen bee lays eggs. The number of members in each beehive may range from 50,000 to 80,000. The queen bee lays eggs. The male bees help the queen bee to reproduce. The worker bees build, clean, and protect the beehive. They also collect nectar from flowers and store it in the beehive. In this way, these insects always cooperate with each other and do tasks efficiently. Value voice. Like insects, we need to live together in a community in order to help each other for safety reasons. Key words: igloo, a house made of snow. Skyscraper, a very high building found in big cities. Settlement, a place where people have come to live and make their homes. Stilts, poles on which a house is supported. Hamlet, a small village. Let's remember, shelter is a basic need for human beings. It protects us from heat, cold, and rain. People live in different types of settlement such as hamlets, villages, towns, cities, and colonies. Settlements have different sizes and different groups of people. People make wooden houses in areas with frequent earthquakes. People make sloping roofs to protect their houses from heavy rain and snowfall. In coastal regions, people make only temporary houses. Skyscrapers are found in big cities. Different regions across the world have different houses which suit the local conditions. Some insects like ants and beehives live in colonies.